Hello, welcome back. My name is Emmy and I am a professional hairstylist, a coffee lover, and a beauty enthusiast. And today I'm gonna do my makeup. we're prepping. I have a bunch of eye patches that I'm trying to work through. So today though, we're gonna do my makeup with texture in mind. And this is kind of an idea I've been wanting to do for a while. So let's get into it. Cheers. All right, so taking these off. Oh, that was my first time using the Wander Beauty baggage claim under eye pad things. I really like them a lot. They stayed on really well, they're thin, and because they have this like gold stuff on the outside, it's not like wet. So you really can like move about the cabin, if you will, while wearing them. They're fantastic. So I have my skincare on, I've got a little lip balm on, so that's why my lips are shiny. But today's makeup is all about texture. So we are gonna play with matte, balm, natural texture, glitters, everything, very intentionally. So in my skincare, I didn't use any oils or anything. This is just kind of a natural shine from just face cream and like a matte sunscreen that leaves a more natural finish on my skin. And we're starting off pretty natural. So foundation, I'm gonna use my Dior Face and Body in the shade 2WO. And I'm using this because it has a very natural finish to it. It's not too shiny, it's not drying on my skin. I really like it a lot. Another one I could probably use is the Fenty Eavesdrops. But I find with the Fenty Eavesdrops, I do have to prep my skin a little more hydrated and glowy. Where with this, it's not as finicky. So Eavesdrops are great for just like day-to-day, super hydration skincare and easy foundation. But today I'm really trying to like accomplish something here, you know? There's foundation. So, we got a little glow. I do have some powder if we need to use powder to get the right texture we're looking for. My kind of idea is matte skin, very targeted shine, matte eyes with very targeted shine. Yeah, that's the theme. Matte with very targeted shine, as I feel like my go-to without thinking is just all shine. So this is a little more nuanced. For bronzer contour, I have my Beauty Pie contour wand thing. I have the shade 2. It comes in a set with shade 1 and 2. I use shade 1 in the winter. I use shade 2 in the summer. I like a little pouty lip, you know? And then I'm actually going to contour right there as well. And this blends out to a very natural, not too shiny finish. I definitely have bronzers that are cream textures that go very balmy on the skin.
It looks like your Wi-Fi name or password has changed. To update your Wi-Fi information, go to the Alexa app.
Okay, well, Big Brother's listening. So I do have other bronzers that are way more balmy than this. And I do have some powders that, are probably more matte powders. And then I have powders that have like actual shimmer in them, so I could kind of go that direction with my bronzer, but I'm wanting to keep it kind of natural. Let's add a little more. So that was more of a contour placement, and now this is more of a bronzer placement. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Perfect. Let's do some eyes. Okay, so I pulled some matte textures. This is just a classic matte shadow from MAC. another one. And then this is their Powder Kiss matte, which is like very, very matte. I have a glitter. I have the Bodyography glitter pigment in the shade Prism, which is kind of a taupey green shift. And I'm gonna be doing a whole comparison video on this type of shade, the taupey with a green shift, because it's something I'm super drawn to. It's something I'm seeing a lot. And I think you have a lot of options if that's something you're looking for. I also have the Danessa Myricks Color Fix in the shade Spicy. So I think I'm gonna start with this on the eyes because this is a good base. So, and it's matte. And it's supposed to be super long wear. I have not found that to be extremely true, but you know. All right, so I'm taking some Danessa Myricks and Spicy on the back of my hand, picking it up with a brush. I'm gonna kind of work it into that brush a little bit. This does dry down, so you wanna do one eye at a time. It doesn't dry down as much as the Violette eye paints, but you do wanna move. Oh, things are getting out of hand. Clean brush to buff the edges. Cute, all right. A little bolder than I intended, I will be honest with you, but I like it. This is fun. We will be cleaning up some stuff with concealer, but as you can see, this is kind of natural matte finish that we're dealing with. Okay, it's not time for the glitter yet, all right? So I have these 3 shades. I'm thinking this one. I'm thinking this on the under eye and this to kind of deepen the crease. This one. We're gonna ignore the neutral brown. So taking the Powder Kiss eyeshadow in Bougie Babe, just this color, kind of a nice classic. And as I would call it, a terracotta. Ooh, yeah, that's fun. I think that's it for Bougie Babe. Let's take Ripen. Oh, I had these backwards. Okay. So this is the Powder Kiss formula. And if you are unfamiliar with the Powder Kiss line from MAC, it is very comfortable matte. The lipsticks from that line are chef's kiss amazing, fantastic, beautiful. I have a handful of shades. I actually just ordered a couple more, so very in love with that. I'm liking this shade because it's cooler toned than the top eye. So I don't think it's gonna make me look like bloodshot eyes, you know? But maybe this will maybe look like ghost eyes? I don't know. You know what? Once we put mascara on, it's all good. Ooh. A slight smoke on the under eye. I'm digging it. All right, let's clean it up with a little bit of concealer. Okay, concealer that I have is the MAC Studio Fix Perfecting Stick. It looks like this. It has a lid. I like this concealer a lot. It's not what I go to every day, but this is my like second stick of it. I'm watching to not go too far into that because that is where we contoured. We're brightening up around the eye. So let's add some texture into this very matte eye. Let's do it. I have my Bodyography pigment, which I think we're gonna put on the lid a little bit. But first I wanna take my Violette FR Balm Shine to the inner corner. And this is one of my absolute favorite things to do, is to just do a fully matte eye and then take this and just on the inner. Woo! No shine, shine. No shine, shine. It has such an amazing impact. I'm in love. I want to play more. I do. Geography pigment in Prism, which is a taupe with a green blue shift, which as you can see, I've got very like orangey warm tones on my eyes. So we're working with complementary colors here. Where do I want to put this? I mean, this is pretty. Part of me kind of doesn't want to put this, but I do want to put it. So we're gonna go on the outside of the center of the lid. Yep, that's cool. That's very cool. There's something very grunge about it that I'm digging. That's gonna be in contrast to the rest of the face, which is gonna be very pretty. So I'm taking it up onto the brow bone just a little bit, blending the edges of it just a little bit. I just want it to catch light. Yes, yes, yes. I believe this kind of placement, when it's done by the great Katie Jane Hughes, I think it's like Fembot, Glambot, something like, she calls it something like that, where it goes up on the brow bone like that. And I'm bringing it up on the brow bone, like to the side. So here it is on the lid, there it is. And I want it to look kind of like disjointed in the way it catches the light. That is so cool. Moving on to blush. I have the MAC Glow Play Blush in Groovy. I haven't used this in a really long time. But my friend Kate of State of Kate uses the Eco Tools 360 brush, which I recently picked up with products like this. So I'm excited. I like this because it's kind of like a cream to powder formula. So it's not going to be super dewy. It's not going to be a straight powder that's going to grab texture, like skin texture, not like fun, playful texture in the makeup. And I can powder over this if I wanted to, and it's not going to like play badly with powder, like face powder. I do like this formula a lot. For me, it's a slightly higher maintenance formula because I really like to just use my hands and like dig in and finger blend. But I like having this in my stash. I think this might be the only shade I own in this formula. Love that. Yeah, I feel like it did add a slight sheen, and I feel like we're entering kind of overall very glowy territory. So let's powder. So powdered, not powdered, powdered, not powdered. Just the slightest little mattifying. We are going to highlight, but again, I want immense control over that highlight. Like, see how much more that inner corner pops now that I've powdered the face? Like, yeah. We're gonna add brows and mascara. Be right back. Okay, brows and mascara are on. Brows, I'd used my Aveda brow pencil. Mascara is the 1999 Beauty Lash Tint Mascara. I do have a lash lift, which is essentially a perm on your lashes, so they look very curled because they are. Highlight, I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty Liquid Luminizer. I have the shade Flaunt, and I'm gonna use an eyeshadow brush because I want very controlled, you know? So I'm taking some of this, which this is such a huge, I'm never gonna run out of this ever in a million years. And I like using this product this way, very pinpointed, but I also like to use it as like a one and done, like eyeshadow highlight. You know, it's not like a perfect light highlight shade for me, so it's kind of like a blush tone. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna just kind of really fill my little eyeshadow brush here with this product and test it. Beautiful. All right, I want a little highlight here. There's already a little something something catching the light. I just wanted a little more. And then that also sets the contour we did. Shadow, light. You know. And I like the matte here. I like the slight catch here. So we're gonna add some there. I like a little sweaty bridge. Oh, yeah. And then my lips still look very glossy from my lip balm, and that is fine. I think that's all the highlight we're gonna add. Lips. So I already have a little bit of lip balm on. I'm actually gonna wipe some of it off. It still feels very thick. I was torn whether or not to do a matte lip or a glossy lip. So we're gonna kind of split the difference. And I'm gonna use this Flower Beauty Bitten Lip Stain. I have the shade something. Where is it? Koi. I have the shade Koi. It is stunning. This is very much in line with my Lapis Blue Lacquer lip product and the L'Oreal High Shine Lip Stain. It has a weird name. I did a video comparing those two products. This is very much in line. It is a sheerer product, not as much pigment as either of those two. So I'm kind of in love with it. So a little bit of shine, but it sets down. So it's not a full-on gloss, it's a tiny bit of pigment, but it has like there's like a reflect to it, you know, it's a little bit shiny. And I think it's perfect for this kind of look. So here we have my textural makeup look where we play with matte and shine in a very like decisive way, and it's not just all matte and all shine. You know, there's a nice balance to it that I feel very glamorous, and I feel like this is a very glamorous look. So yeah, I'm going to wear this makeup today and be feeling so good. I like the complementary with the warm and the cool on the eye. I think this blush turned out perfect. That highlight is exactly what I wanted, so yay! Hope you enjoyed. You know, if you liked, feel free to subscribe. If you have any video ideas or things specifically you want to see from me, let me know. I would love to, you know, see if I could work that out for you. And then if you want to follow me on Instagram, I have more fashion content over there than I do on YouTube. So if that's your jam, follow me there. I also share these makeup looks and a little more on mental health and stuff. So yeah, hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers till next time.